Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fey folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of arts and craftsy things, but we are master of none. To those of you who've just wandered across my channel, I would love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and have come back, hi. How are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right, description box. Lots of links to things, products I like and use, channels to support, and channels to inspire. We have Etsy shops that we like. Erin at My Scrap Cabin has graciously gifted us a discount code, Hobbit10. Do note, the discount codes on Etsy do not stack. That means if she has one that's on there, a sale on the shop for 20% off, you cannot use my code. If you do, it's going to raise the prices up because 10 is less than 20, yeah? Okay. So there is a collaboration going around YouTube right now. Rachel and Bella Crafts and Angela Care have gotten together and made two kits that go together. They are using the hashtag jigsaw journal, I think is what the hashtag is. Basically, they have two channels or two two channels are doing the same prompt every day for the month of March. And it's the a garden story is the kits that they have each designed that go together seamlessly. I am not part of the collaboration, but I saw those videos of what the kits look like, and I had to buy both of them. So I bought the ephemera kit and the actual kit for both of them. Having said that, I have since printed them, and my printer does not always print in order, so I have no idea whose is what. I've already started this video once, and so I've got them separated out. I'm just going to kind of go through with you what I've decided, because I want to make two journals, yeah? So these are going to be the extra papers that I have chosen to go with them. We have this bright daffodil yellow. We have this kind of orangey yellow. We have, it's resume paper, this really pretty blue speckled paper. Then I have a brighter blue. And then I have some yellowy kind of watercolor. And then some green kind of watercolor, yeah? I've got the same amounts for both of them. Quit, you two! Same amounts for both of them. So what I'm going to do is go through these. I've kind of gone through and split up what I could. And then I'll just kind of show you what I'm doing. So we've got these beautiful tags. Tag. Pockets. And some... I hope I got something big enough to cut those out. I might have to break out that weird egg-shaped thing that I did before. Journal cards. This one's a Rachel and Bella pocket. She said she's made it so it goes on sideways like that. I've chosen this as a background page. This is Rachel and Bella. I think this was from the same page. This is Rachel and Bella. This one's Rachel and Bella, these beautiful journal cards. You'll see the other half of these in here. They each have one of these. Oh, here's some more of my extras. Hang on. Let's get into the extras. Okay. So I've split this one in half. I've split this. There were two pockets. And then there were two sets of these cards, or these tags. So I've split them in between the two. I think that's going to be a beautiful background page. But you can see why I chose the colors that I chose to go with this for the paper. I am going to throw some coffee dyed in there. They each have one of these. I believe they each have one of these. And I believe they each have one of these. Love this. Yeah. Not sure how I'm going to use this because clearly it is meant to go this way. I may end up cutting it and using it as ephemera bits. I'm not for sure. Love this. We have some lacy wallpapery stuff. leaves. I love, love, love this. I think this one might have been Rachel and Bella. I think the reason why that seems to be in my mind is I feel like she said you can print it out on draft and it will desaturate the textures and the colors, and so then you can use it more as a background, but I like it just like that. Aren't these just gorgeous? I mean, scrumptious. I hope you can see these okay. And I'm going through these fast because you know what? These are out there in so many videos right now. But I wanted you to see kind of what I was planning on using. I'm hoping to be able to effortlessly take one of these and glue it to the back of one of my other pages. You know, one of the story pages. That's what I'm hoping I can do. Whether I can achieve that goal or not is a whole nother story, yo. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through these on this side too. We're just going to go through those other pages that I've chose. Now then, some of you guys have been taking part. I am doing giveaways now. I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of March. You can enter as many times as I have a video with a secret word, okay? Basically what I'm doing is I am putting out a secret phrase in my videos somewhere, and then it is your job to use that phrase in a sentence. So for example, if the word is love, then you could say, hey, I loved that one page that had the gardening shed and the potted plants in it. Or, you know, I really love your channel because you were so down to earth. Or I really love it when Marvel talks in the background. Just something like that. I don't want you just to say the word love in a comment. That's not going to count, okay? The whole goal behind this is for me to get my views and view time up so that you guys can see the videos in full, because I'm not going to be posting a flash of what the word is. It's going to be somewhere hidden in. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And I do believe that they each have one of these three. I can't remember now. There are just so many pretty pages that I don't remember them all. Hush, Marvel. Quiet, Mr. Man. Oh, he's such a cry. Okay, now those need to go on top. These are backgrounds. Yes, okay. These are backgrounds. These need to go on top because those are going to be my ephemera. Ephemera. I don't know why it's nice to say it that way. Anyways, yeah, so you could every time I have a secret phrase, you are welcome to comment in that video, and then I will put down your name X number of times that you've commented per video. So you can't just say 16 comments in one video with the phrase. That's not going to work. You have to do it on 16 different videos. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, here's the other one. So that was part of one. Marvel, hush, baby. Okay, so you've seen these. So let me kind of cut to the chase of those. Yeah, you've seen all of those. So then we've got, look how beautiful those are. Aren't those gorgeous? Oh, they're scrumptious. So yeah, they each had one of these. I do believe they both had one of these. And see, it wasn't my intention to print doubles. My printer was, I'm telling you, like I was printing stuff and it was so out of whack. It wasn't connecting to my computer at first. Then it did. Then it didn't. So I lost kind of place where I was. So some of these printed more than once. That's another one of the ones that go in the portrait style. I love this one. It's muted, but it's pretty, you know. Look how pretty this lacy is. Yeah. Marvel, hush, pup. Oy vey. And I love this one. Okay, so that's the main pages of the second journal that I'm going to make. And then there's the other half of the one set of cards. I threw one of those in. A portion of these. We had those three. There's the other half of those. Here's the other half of the little girls in boots. One of them. The other one was yellow. This one is green. That's another one of the sideways pockets. And we have that pocket. Oh, hold on. 1, 2. How many times does she repeat? Because we might want to. I'm trying not to have them all repeat the same character a lot of times. We may have to switch that out. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and switch that out. Because I don't want them both in the same ephemera pack, yeah? Okay, now I'm going to put this back in its little home. And then I'm going to show you my leftovers that I haven't decided how to split up. I do apologize for not filming. I've had personal stuff that I've had to be dealing with. And I've been trying to work on that on top of having a sore throat this week and haven't been able to see my mom since Monday because of my sore throat. I don't know why this printed off kilter like this side split up and this side split. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those unless I just have them kind of hanging off like as a belly band on part of the page. I don't know. I don't know. I'm likely going to take one of these, and then split those. I'm not for sure though, or I might just reprint it and then use what. See, look, even the boot did it, and that flower. I love this one, and I may print it again to make a big giant pocket. This one here, I don't know how I'm going to split it. Yeah, oh, these must all be upside down now. Don't know how I'm going to see those cut off too. Wonder why. Because these are the American sizing. These are extras from the ones that I have cut already. I had the extra, like these 2 extra tags left over from those 3 sets. I ended up printing 3 of these. I did not print 2 of these, so I need to go back and print another one of these. I printed 3 of these each. And then here's some fussy cuts that we can do. And some flower fussy cuts. But again, you'll see all this in the... and then this. I thought this had cut off, but I don't think it did. I think it's meant to split down the middle. And look at the little Nomi. Haha, love him. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. So yeah, I think today's phrase, let's just use the word gnome. Gnome is your secret phrase. Gnome is the passphrase. Okay. Now, do I want to get started on some of these? Or should I just, you know what, maybe we should just have a chit chat and a fussy cut. Because I can kind of let you guys know what's been going on in Michelle's life while we do a little fussy cutting. At least for a few of these. Because Marvel is driving me nuts and I don't know how much longer I can stand it. Okay, so I have a Jeep and I recently refinanced it because I was going to take out a partial loan so that I could get what's called a My Top. It turns the top of the Jeep basically into a convertible. And I've been eyeing this for the 3 years that I've had my Jeep, wanting one. And finally I was like, you know, I've got enough in my savings account to almost pay for it. Or I could take out a partial loan. And so I went in and kind of talked to my options with the banker. And really the best option for me was going to be if I just refinanced the Jeep and added in the full, well, almost the full, minus 1,000 amount for this, because it was only going to be like $98 more a month, and my loan was going to be done in 3 years and I think it was 8 months or something, and it just extended it out to 4 years. So for 4 more months, I'm literally just paying $98 a month extra and then 4 months. So I was like, you know, that's the best option versus paying like $200 for 36 months if I wanted to go partial, you know, that kind of thing. So I was like, oh, heck yeah, let's just do that. So I was told when I went to go order it that it was going to be like 12 weeks. I was like, ugh. But then I was like, you know what? That's fine. 12 weeks. That's April. It's still nice weather. And this whole Jeep top, what it does is it essentially turns your top of your Jeep into a convertible. There's a push button. It does it electronically. It takes 8 seconds, and then you're able to have your top down in 8 seconds. Which it takes me considerably longer than that with the soft top that I have, because my Jeep was not manufactured with a soft top. This is an add-on that I purchased aftermarket, right? And then to get it back up again, I have to have my brother help me because 1, the Jeep's lifted, and 2, it is really, really hard to seal everything in the way it's supposed to be sealed in on this thing. I'm going to kind of cut down here. So it's really hard for me to get this. It hurts my shoulders and stuff. So hopefully with this, it'll close almost all the way, and all I have to do is just kind of go and latch it. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, last week I got the news that it was coming in this week, and they asked me if I could set up a day to drop my Jeep off, and I'm like, well, can I do it on Saturday? Because I work out of town Monday through Friday. And they were like, sure, but you wouldn't be able to pick it up until like maybe Tuesday. And I'm like, that's fine. So I'm dropping, because it takes like 10 hours and they're only open so long. So I'm dropping it off tomorrow, nice and early. Have my friend coming back here. She's going to drop me off here, unless I can talk her into going with me. And then I'm going to go and get my eyes checked, because it's been about 2 years since I've had an eye exam. And then I will probably do maybe a Zenni optical. I'm not for sure yet. Might do a Zenni optical order. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow when I get my prescription, or if I'm perhaps going to wait until not next payday, but the payday after. Because next payday is Jeep payment payday, and so that's a big portion of my paycheck. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the soft top being on, and I told everybody at work, you know, I might drive my Jeep down on Wednesday morning instead of the company car. It's going to be like 50 degrees, but I might ride to work in a hoodie just because I can now. I'm super stoked about it. I still have to get the front damper or something like that replaced, but I'm waiting because there's supposed to be a lawsuit that's supposed to be settling. It's a 2018 Jeep Wrangler slash Gladiator 2018, where it's like the death wobble case, and my Jeep definitely has the death wobble. It is ridiculous when you hit a bump at just the right moment. You go, and you cannot control it until you come to a stop. So, yeah, that was scary the first time it happened. Actually, the second time it happened. The first time it happened, it wasn't quite that bad. And I thought it was me hitting, you know, those things on the side of the road that go, that are put there to wake you up if you fall asleep and you drift. I thought I'd hit some of those. So, yeah, that's what I had thought. Well, second time I realized, no, I did not. And I took it into the shop. They couldn't figure out what it was. And I took it to some Jeeper people. And they said they couldn't just at a glance, they couldn't get it to recreate, so they couldn't figure it out. And then I was supposed to go on vacation, and I was going to leave it with them. Well, the vacation never happened for reasons. So I never did get to leave it with them. And then I happened to get a notice in the mail about the Death Wobble case. And I'm like, well, that's what it is. So they said that they would reimburse, when the case is settled, they will reimburse you for monies paid, or they will extend your warranty to 90,000 miles, or I think it was like 9 years or something. Or you could turn down that offer and hire a lawyer. And I'm like, no, I'm happy for them to fix it, thank you. I'd rather not pay to have it fixed because it's like $800. Which I know to some people is not a lot, especially when I'm talking about having a top that I just did. But, you know, right now I'm trying not to, believe it or not, I'm trying not to spend too much money because we're not sure what's happening with Mom's health, you know? So I don't know if I'm going to be taking over house payment or what. I've got a lawyer that I'm coming up to meet to see what exactly might happen because, well, I don't want to go into a whole lot of it, but needless to say, it's been an extremely stressful 2.5 weeks for me. I am not sleeping. I am waking up about every other hour, so I've not had any good rest for about 2 weeks now, and I'm utterly, completely, and totally exhausted. Yeah, really exhausted. But, you know, it is what it is. Mom is starting to get better, but she's not as well as she needs to be. My brother said she was really cranky and in a mood today, because she was mad because they didn't bring her lunch on time. And my brother was like, Mom, if you want your lunch on time, you need to go down to the dining room. You can walk down there. Lunch is served at noon there. And, well, she didn't want to do that because I guess she feels like everybody is watching her. And then she was like, I guess she was mad enough that she wanted Dean to call me so I could come bring her home. So I'm going to go see her tomorrow, even though I've still got this sore throat. It's not as bad as it has been. So I'll mask up and stay masked the entire time I'm with her tomorrow night. And I'll sit and visit with her for a while. She'll probably just sleep, but that's okay. At least I'll get to lay eyes on my mama. I've missed seeing her this week. And I'm so, so grateful because you guys, I'm serious when I say I wasn't, she was pretty bad. She was not in good shape last weekend. I don't know if you guys can hear Marvel crying, but he is driving me nuts. So I'm going to close this video after I finish this little bit of a fussy cut. I may not use these books in this, but they sure are pretty, so I want to cut them out in case I want to use them later for something else. I just feel like this pink doesn't exactly match. I mean, it's still all gardeny, and we do have pink flowers and things to throw in. But I want to focus on the blues and the greens and the yellows, I think, more. Which I know why this is included, because who doesn't love to read a book in the garden, you know? Nice spring day, sit under a tree, read a book. Sit in a chair with a glass of lemonade. I will say, okay, I will say that I'm kind of digging how these are cutting on my second try, but they are causing my thumb to cramp big time. I don't know if it's because I'm holding them stiff. I don't know. I still like my Scotch brand, and I do think that they're a little bit easier, but I just wanted something small that I could just kind of whiz around in. Okay. There we have some ephemera cut. ready to be used. Let's just see. Oh, I didn't finish the bike. Oh, that's gonna, oh yeah, we better finish it. I'm not gonna be able to rest if I don't have it finished. And then I'm gonna go and take a muscle relaxer because my back. Okay, you guys, so I take a muscle relaxer every day so that I can walk the next day. Like, I don't take any pain meds because, one, they don't work for me. They just dull the ache. They don't take the pain away. And then they just make me sleepy. So, instead, I take a muscle relaxer. And I've been doing this, gosh, 24 years now since I hurt my back and realized that what I've got is a permanent condition. One time I went without my muscle relaxers for a week. And that one time, yeah, you guys can still see me when I'm doing this. That one time that I went without them for a week, it took me almost a month to be able to move more than a 1/4 inch each direction when I was turning. Literally, it took, like, I'm not exaggerating, a month. That's how bad my back locked up on me. Well, this morning I woke up feeling like I had not taken my muscle relaxers in a week. Like, I was locked. I had an inch of movement without pain, an inch of movement either direction. I don't know whether it's because we got a sudden cold snap. I don't know whether it's because I mopped the bathrooms at work and really laid into them. The bathrooms, I mean. It could be because I'm not sleeping very well right now because I'm worried. So I'm not getting proper rest. I just don't know. So when I'm done with this, because I've already gone and picked up groceries that I ordered online. I have changed the kitty litter. I need to feed El Catos. And then I am probably, let me make sure I'm talking away. Yeah, it's still recording. And then I am going to take that muscle relaxer because I've got to be up at 7:40. No, 7:15 tomorrow so that I can take the Jeep in and get her started. Oh, that reminds me, I got to find the other set of keys. Or do I? Because I think I'll be able to pick her up. They don't close until 6:30, and if I'm lucky, I get home at 6:05 if I'm lucky, and can just make it in if I get a ride in. I can just make it in with enough time to go in and have them show me how to work it. I hate to be that person, though, you know? That person that everybody's, that you're waiting on that last minute to come in. But I have told them that they can lock the keys in the Jeep. I have another set. I know where they are. I just got to get them out and put them in my purse. Marvel, hush, puppy. I hear you, waggle tail, because you will cry. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for now. Rach and Bella, they have it on their Ko-fi site, and they have it on their Etsy shop. They did say that if you buy it off of Ko-fi, it is a little bit less expensive for you because Ko-fi doesn't charge the fees that Etsy does. Angela Care has hers on her website. Go check her out. And she's got it in her website. Yeah, but these are beautiful, 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 beautiful kits. And I mean, honestly, you could probably make four journals probably easily out of them. But I'm going to make 2 big chunky monkeys. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.